A true friend in need. I really love that for the past few years we've brought improvisers onto JoCo Cruise. We brought wonderful improvisers on JoCo Cruise. And part of the way we do that is that we haven't brought any sort of set established groups. We pick and choose from amongst some of the best improvisers that we know, and our good friend Janet Varney. Give it up for Janet Varney. Has helped assemble these teams. But the one problem is because they are not an established improv team or group, they don't have the standard required terrible, shitty, pun-based name that all improv groups must have. So they have been workshopping different names across the week, and probably will continue to do so. Anyone see the show last night? Last night they were opposites attractor. For the Gold Team show, they were Bamford, with jazz hands, Bamford, the Maria Bamford Tribute Experience. But for the Red Team show, because we understand that because you are here, you can't be watching the Oscars, which are taking place as we speak. You think you're not going to see the Oscars tonight, but oh no, because please enjoy the improvisational comedy stylings of The Oscar.
Was that a chant of Oscar? Yeah! I thought it might have been Tractor. I don't know. Oscar! 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 Oh! Oh, you got it.
A dancer dance?
We will be improvising for you tonight based on your suggestions, but we will not do it alone. We will need some help from our very special guest, who will be providing monologues and fun stories filled with details for us to improvise off of. And boy, are you in for a treat, because I would like now to, with no further ado, welcome our special guest, John Hodgman.
Oscar. Hello, Red Team. You know, the word around the boat is, Red Team, bunch of fucking monsters. Are you their leader? What is your name? I am going to tell a little story that is going to be inspired by one of your prompts. You can shout out anything, a thing, maybe, hang on. One thing you might shout out is a reference to a story that I know by heart. That would be helpful. But it could be anything. What did you say?
Cinderella!
Cinderella, that's a thing I heard. I guess I have to go Cinderella. I said the word Cinderella, and now I'm cursed to tell a story about Cinderella. Cinderella. This is my worst nightmare. This is exactly what I was thinking.
Pick another one then. Pick whatever one you want.
Tractor. All right. Tractor. So, as you know, or you might not know, I spend part of the year in coastal Maine, an unnamed town in coastal Maine, where every year there's a state fair and there's a tractor pull. It's not the only place that you see tractors in Maine. Sometimes you see them on someone's property. Sometimes you see them in the center of town. Because for a long time, there was a tradition in our town in Maine called Mischief Night. It was the night before the July 4th parade. And Mischief Night involved everyone taking the shit they didn't want anymore and piling it in a trash pile in the center of town. This would include old refrigerators, old boats, unused furniture, a tractor that doesn't work anymore, anything that they didn't want to pay or wanted the bother to take to the dump themselves. They would force the town to do it for them by leaving it on a huge pile. In the middle of the night, the locals would all get drunk, pile it all up, and have a grand old time. And it was called Trash Pile. One year, a couple of years ago, the select board, one particular select person in particular, said very casually, hey, you know what? Please don't leave a trash pile in the middle of town. It's dangerous. It's going to catch on fire. No more trash pile this year. We're going to station a sheriff's deputy to make sure you don't put the trash pile. People on the town Facebook group did not like this at all. They were furious, and they responded, not by, a lot of them were like, this is our oldest tradition. The law, yeah, trash pile, exactly. That's what they were chanting, trash pile, trash pile. This is our oldest tradition. We've been doing this for generations. You people come from New Jersey or whatever and try to make this place like yours, like a place like without a trash pile. This is part of our heritage. We're gonna do the trash pile whether you want to or not. And so there was tension. Would there be, on the morning of July 4th, a trash pile in the middle of town that would need to be cleared out or not? And what happened was, sun rose, no trash pile. Instead, trash piles. They didn't make a trash pile in the center of town. They made multiple trash piles at every other intersection in town. Which, to be honest, not a lot of intersections. But 2 or 3 or 4 different trash piles adorned with various signs. Like Town 1 Select Board 0. That kind of thing. And they were put way up on top of like a power pole. So you knew that they had access to a cherry picker. There was one trash pile that was just like a refrigerator, like a huge telephone pole, just adorned with garbage from all different kinds, including a sexual blow-up doll at the top, with a big sign that said, "This is our cultural heritage." And it showed but the best sign of all was at the end of the point, at the end of the point, there's a pier where fishermen can dock their boats. I don't know how it works. Anyway, and every now and then of an evening, I would like to drive down and look at the sunset or whatever, and I would drive out onto the pier. And I noticed way out on the end of the pier, there had been a trash pile there, but it had been cleaned up. But the sign was left behind. Way down at the end of the pier, there was a sign that commemorated the date, and then it just said, "What else is there to do?" The most profoundly honest existential question that the town would ask of itself and others. Please don't take our trash pile away. What else is there to do? On the other hand, not the kind of sign you want to see at the end of a pier when you're sitting in an idling car. All right, I'll let them take it away from me.
Start this town hall meeting, I just want to do a quick reminder about decorum, okay? We're not each other's enemies. Let's keep this civil. You're all already standing, which makes me feel nervous. Objection! Again, Kathleen, not a courtroom.
Seconded.
Okay, yes?
I don't live here, I'm just driving through, but really, only animals live like this?
Don't attack him.
What did he just say about our town?
I've stopped by to have a rest, and I got out of my car and I see garbage everywhere, and people are cheering and saying, "This is us, look at us, here we be." And I say, what kind of animals? I'm driving across the states. I want you. What
kind of animals? Human kind of animals. That's our cultural heritage.
I know he has a top hat and a monocle. Okay? He doesn't use like
Young lady, I have 2 monocles. One in case of emergency.
Why don't you just have glasses?
No,
finish. Let me remove my top hat.
Another top hat underneath.
Come on, look at this guy.
I'll sit on this top hat if you don't mind.
Let him finish.
Cross my legs at the ankles, as one does. And tell you this, never have I seen such rubbish. From one end of town to the other. Rubbish, rubbish, rubbish. And here I am, just wanting to meet good old American folk. Now don't ask me where I'm from, because I'm not sure. I was adopted, damn it, I was adopted. But I know civilization, I know well to do and what to do. When I read a novel and I want peace and quiet and not, I don't want to see rubbish everywhere.
And you were adopted from...
Trenton, New Jersey.
So, listen. I realize that you're new to Trenton, New Jersey. But you're ours now. We adopted you. All right? I got a few questions, though.
I will do my best. Excuse me.
That's Texas. That's not New Jersey.
The ring comes off. What about it?
Yeah, there you go. All right, all right. Hey, quick question, though. This paperwork that we got from the adoption agency.
It's called an orphanage, but it's an orphanage.
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 Oh, yeah, orphanage.
Right, I'm getting a hang of this.
All right, go ahead. Well, the paperwork we got from them is written in a language that no one on Earth's ever heard of before. You got any idea about what we're looking at here?
Proper English?
Proper English?
Emphasis on proper.
New Jersey's never heard of such a thing.
Oh, please, I love this state. Please adopt me. I don't want to cause trouble.
I already adopted you, but I don't want to take you back, because...
Don't kick me to the curb.
Yeah, he's good. You get the hang of it. All right. You want to be from New Jersey?
I
Here.
do, Father,
Here.
I do.
Here, put this in your hair. Now slather that around.
Like
right.
this?
Yeah, like that. Higher. Higher. Good. I like that. Now show us your hands.
Wait. I wanted to hang and hook.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, like Superman.
Yes. What was next?
You know what? We don't really think much past our hair.
Nancy, open up. Nancy, we know you're in there.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not.
Nancy, you cannot put your husband in the trash pile. That is not how you get divorced in this town, Nancy.
Since when? I don't want it. There's nothing in the rules that says it can't be a person.
It's implied that it can't.
Show me where it's implied. I am inferring that. Okay. It is
For
between the
trash.
lines.
It's for both?
It's between the lines.
No, come on. Get a real divorce. And who's this?
That, my friend, is the last person who tried to tell me I couldn't put my husband in the trash can. Okay? All right?
But Nancy, you can't solve all your problems like this.
I always have.
I know. You put your taxes in the trash heap. That doesn't go away, Nancy.
I haven't gone to prison, have I?
Yeah.
Huh?
Okay.
You know what I mean? What do you... Don't signal to her. I already told her exactly what you did and who you are. You think she's going to change her mind? Hold on, I can't understand what he's saying.
No, I was kind of hoping you would change your mind.
About what?
Keeping me in the trash pile for saying that you shouldn't put your husband in the trash pile.
You want a piece of this? You want to come in here and you want to make a decision? You want to help make a decision?
It's a trap.
No. Nancy, maybe here. Maybe
No, I value your opinion.
She doesn't
Why don't you
value
come
your opinion.
inside?
She says she values your opinion.
I deeply value your opinion.
no one's ever said that to me.
No one's ever said that to her before.
This is how cults start.
Come on in. Come on and kiss my feet. Seeing it coming from so far away and be like, oh, he is going to cut the scene and freeze and he cut it.
Yeah. Everyone's making fun of me at school because you put daddy in the garbage.
Oh, honey, you're gonna listen to those bullies? Come on.
Daddy's in the garbage pile. Your daddy's in the garbage pile. And he was, Mama. He's tied up and trussed up like you do with the turkey. But he's my father.
Didn't I teach you a little song to sing to those kids?
Yeah.
They sing a song to you, you turn around and you sing a song right back, don't you? Don't you?
I'm by myself.
Yeah.
Okay, class, Mikey said he has a song he wants to share with us.
Yeah, Mikey!
And please stop making fun of him, okay?
Don't make fun of me.
Please don't put Daddy in the garbage pile. He's been my father.
Don't attack him.
I love him so much, so please give my father back to me.
It's from my heart. It's the truth. My mother, I have a stepfather now. You laugh.
I'm sorry.
My real father's in the
Mikey, you don't have just carte blanche over the class now. No, we have to learn math, Mikey. We have to learn math. Hey neighbor, I bought you a pie. I know that you just all moved here from the big city.
Right.
Yeah, and I just wanted to introduce myself. I'm your neighbor and tell you about some of the little quirks this town has.
Well, come on in.
Sure, tell us all about the town.
Well, we were founded about 200 years ago.
Oh, old.
Yeah, and we don't take too kindly to city folk.
Pie?
And what
Why?
do you do when you don't approve of the city folk?
Well, enjoy your very normal pie. I will be on my
I will eat it, but I'll eat it suspiciously, and I won't feel great about it.
I don't think I'm gonna eat it, because I think you did something to it.
Me? Do something to that pie?
How you feeling?
Other than a little seasick, I'm okay.
I feel great.
You feel okay?
She killed our woman folk.
I'm so excited to see you.
I'm so excited to see you.
You are?
I am.
I thought I was the only one excited to see someone. I mean you.
No,
I was excited to see.
I was excited to see you. Who put a sign on the pier?
That's one of the reasons I asked you to meet me here. It's kind of the town mystery right now.
I thought you met me here. I thought you met me here because you wanted to see me, and the pier is a nice, beautiful view. And
I do. I wanna talk to you and just be with you and solve this mystery with you and become famous with you and have like a podcast with you about how we solve the mystery.
Do you think we could have one of those mystery podcasts?
Everyone can have a podcast.
Everyone can have a podcast.
Yeah, I have a podcast about that.
Really? So we're going to do a podcast about figuring out the mystery of what this pier says, and we're not just going to take it at face value that this might be an existential moment in our lives, and the two of us have been met here on this pier for one important purpose that we're not sure what it is, but we're here, so why don't we just do it?
I mean,
See, I thought the sentiment of the sign was why you wanted to meet me here, not the fact of the sign.
I mean, can it be both?
I guess.
This is really cool.
I mean, I've never done a podcast before, though.
Don't get ahead of yourself. We really need to figure out what this is all about right now. Like, what is existential? What does that mean? You know what I mean? What is that?
Oh my God, I don't know.
Right? It's like, what am I even doing here if I can't figure out what that word means? What's the purpose?
Meaning of existential.
It's like, what's it all about?
I can see you clearly, but your voice is just adjust the mic.
Have you been making a podcast this whole time?
Short answer, listen to my podcast. So anyway, we we figure it out. Obviously, we do the podcast. And then maybe we start a new town?
Start a new town? This town's 200 years old.
I know, that's really old. It feels like, what have we been doing here this whole time? We solve a mystery. Obviously, that gives us the credibility to
Go to the
create
big
our
city?
own town. We could create a tiny town inside a city.
Like a neighborhood?
Oh, that's too rich for my blood.
Oh, but we still have to figure out what this sign means.
Okay,
Existential.
I mean, this is really bad for the podcast. Wait, we can edit all this out. Don't worry, the silence is, we can edit that out.
Can you edit? Wait, podcasts are edited? I thought it was just people talking, like, next to me, like I'm their friend.
No, it's like life, but better because someone cares. And is listening.
We've got about 4 good seconds. So
We only have 4 good seconds?
Yes.
Out of all of this?
Did you bring me here to just get good seconds for your podcast that I didn't even know I was on?
I am super into you. Is that not clear? Is that
No,
how's
it's
that?
not.
Does that play well?
Wonderful. That was
I'm super into you. I'm like really into you. And I've been into you for a long time and haven't known how to tell you.
So you came up with a podcast, hired a producer, brought me here to figure out who wrote this sign.
Which I did.
Hey, sorry.
What did I
Your
even
mic,
say?
I just have to adjust.
When did I get mine?
They're really good. They're really good.
You wrote the sign?
Mom, Dad, I want you to meet my new girlfriend. We met at work.
I'm just gonna put my apron on her. Here we
No,
go.
no,
That,
no.
it would make me feel better.
No,
It would
no,
just make
no.
me feel better.
Can you just... I'm here to ask for Grandma's ring, Mom, okay?
For your grandmother's ring.
Yes, please. And I know she was buried with it, but if we all go together, I feel like... Please! I love her! Look at us together, we look so sweet. Look,
Does she love you?
Does she...
Has she told you?
Anything?
You're not doing that?
No, I'm not doing
It
that.
feels like you're gently rocking
It
that.
feels like
Would I do that?
It feels like you're rocking the sexual doll.
I didn't call her that. You're calling her that.
She's clearly a sexual
She's a
doll.
sexual doll.
We
She's
all
a
saw
scientist,
I'm
honey.
sorry, she's a scientist.
She's a scientist.
What field?
Did she tell you how? Okay, you met at work.
We met at work.
You're
You're
gonna
not a
humor this?
scientist.
You're gonna humor this.
Honey, you met at work.
We met at work.
You're not a
We
scientist.
met a scientist.
How did you meet the scientist at your work?
Well, I'm a firefighter.
Yes, you
We
are.
know that.
And she was in a burning building, and everyone said that there was no one left in the building. And I went, I'm gonna go check.
Oh, what a hero.
Yes. And then I went in, and there she was, and I was like, that is the most beautiful girl I ever saw in my whole life.
Yeah.
And then we've been dating for like a year and a half. She hasn't.
A year and a half?
Part of her face is melted. How far into the fire was she, sweetheart?
Mom, it's a really personal question. Can I have Grandma's ring or not?
I think you know the answer to that.
Oh, why? You're worried about it popping her because it's sharp? It's a sharp ring. You know, I
Wait,
don't get
why
it.
did we pop her? What could pop about her?
Oh,
Nothing. She's
wait,
just going,
what?
good one, honey.
Oh.
well, we're gonna go. You know what? We're actually gonna go meet her parents, and I bet it goes way better than this. Look more like sisters than you do, mother and daughter. Should I open a bottle of wine? I'm gonna open a bottle of wine.
Another.
Yeah.
Sure. I have to ask them again.
Another.
Here's what I want to do. I want one from the balcony, one from the leader, and one from midships. And I'll decide. Balcony was what?
Cheese plates.
Cheese plate. Okay. Leader. Lemur. Because it rhymes with leader, I suppose. Okay. And midships. Cinderella is what I heard. So. I'm going to tell you a quick story about when I got invited to the ball. I went to college with someone named Jonathan Colton. And the reason that I went to this college was that they had secret societies. It's the sole reason I applied. I'm very grateful to have gotten in. I was very excited about these senior secret societies that dotted the campus in New Haven, Connecticut. Huge, beautiful Greek revival buildings with no windows that someone's great-great-great-great-grandfather's fortune had built as a clubhouse for overprivileged seniors. The most famous one in the world, of course, is Skull and Bones. And if you're a member of Skull and Bones, you should leave the room now. That's how you keep the secret, apparently. Anyway, I attended. There was one that's a little less secretive called Book and Snake. And freshman year of college, there was an open party at Book and Snake, and I got invited. I was so excited, I said to my friend Jonathan, who I had just met, we're going to go to this party at Book and Snake. And we're going to have a good time. And the way to make sure that we have a good time is to drink a barrel of grain alcohol before we go. I remember walking up to the doors, and then I remember waking up in the hospital. And going downstairs to see my new friend Jonathan Colton sitting there going, "Are you okay?" I'm like, "Did we go in?" He said, "Yeah, you went in, you walked upstairs to the second level, and then you fell down." I had zero memory of ever being inside this secret society. That's how good they are. And it haunted me for years as to whether I would ever recover that memory. What would possibly jog it? And I would tell this story from time to time, and then I got a mysterious email. "We are current members of Book and Snake. Would you, adult John Hodgman, like to come back?" So now I'm in my 40s, and I roped my friend Jonathan Colton into coming back with me to go have dinner with the Book and Snakians. I'm very excited, because my memory is finally going to become complete. And I go to dinner, walk up to the stairs, I walk inside, I remember nothing. No memory is jogged. Instead, I have a boring dinner with teenagers. Well, they're seniors, so I guess they were in their early 20s. And they were all very genial and nice. And there was a chaperone, an older dude there, who sort of comes for their regular Thursday night, because that's the thing, these secret societies, they have dinner every Thursday night. And they all sneak away very sneakily and have their dinner. Sometimes they have guests like me, but they always have the chaperone at dinner so things don't get out of hand. And then the chaperone left, and they're like, "Okay, we're going to show you the secret stuff now." They brought me in to a secret antechamber full of ratty old couches and shining posters, like any fucking dorm room, and opened a hamper full of Captain Morgan's rum. That's the Illuminati, everybody. So Jonathan and I hung out with them for a while. I asked them what they were going to do with their lives. One of them was like, "I'm just going to go to Hawaii." Idiot. There was another guy who was like, "I'm going to go into the legal cannabis industry." This was, 10 years ago, so he is a bazillionaire now. Like, these were the people who, the future of capitalism in the United States. And I slowly realized that I was sitting around getting drunk and high with teenagers. And it was not for me to be there, and I should leave immediately. And so I left, and as I was going, they said, "Hey, that thing, you remember how you fell down the stairs?" I'm like, "No, that's the whole point of why I'm here." They're like, "Well, we had a funny idea. What if anytime someone falls down the stairs in our secret society, we call it a Hodgman?" And I said, "Fuck you, pay me." Okay.
You're curious about your membership.
I am so curious. I am so curious. I don't even remember. I'm trying to remember. I got the thing, the scroll, and I had to break the wax seal. It came under my door. I opened it up. It said blah, 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 your membership, blah, 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 don't talk about this, yada, yada. I asked a bunch of people. None of them knew what I was asking about or talking about.
I'm sorry, you did what?
I didn't remember what I could have, so I asked around.
But the letter said blah, 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 secret society, blah, 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 don't tell anyone.
Yeah, wouldn't you tell people? That's
Those
like
were
super
the only
cool.
2 sentences in English.
I needed help. I thought maybe there was something to decode. You see secret society, you're like, oh, all this blah, blah, blah must mean something. Did it?
We must step into the inner sanctum and speak to the leader.
Oh my God, I can't believe I'm going inside the inner sanctum of the Tractor Puzzle Group.
Let me remove your sacred headdress before you enter.
Thank you, Ash.
Oh my God, you're not a ram. I didn't realize it was a
headdress?
Yeah. You're just a guy. I mean, no offense. No.
A secret guy.
You're a secret guy. You're a secret guy.
And your cape, your eminence.
Thank you, Ash.
Oh my God, you don't
I'm not
have...
really a superhero either.
But you gotta admit, Super Ram is a pretty cute nickname.
I
Something
do
to
have
think
to admit
about.
that Super Ram does sound very awesome.
Yeah. All right, Super Ram, what's up?
We're going into the secret inner chamber now.
Oh, cool.
Are you ready, my lord?
Yes. Yes,
Come this
Feather.
way.
Oh my God, you can only enter by lantern?
We must enter first by lantern.
This is a lot more complicated than I thought.
Well, we're only on the 2nd floor.
I was gonna say, it's been a long time since I've been on stairs that somehow stayed at the same level. This is some crazy magic, sir.
Yes, these are all the secrets that you should have kept.
Well, I didn't remember to keep them because I didn't remember.
Yes, this is the inner sanctum.
Are you ready to meet the leader? Step forward.
Me?
Yes.
Yes, you.
Who's the leader?
What's up? Whoa!
Are you the leader?
One of them.
You're like 15.
Let me skateboard over to where you are.
Show no disrespect to Taz.
Dude.
Oh, Taz, you broke so much when you did that trick. No problem, we'll clean it up.
We will clean for you, Taz.
How are you? This is like a beautiful. Is this?
I'm gonna vape. You wanna join me?
Guess.
Don't tell my mom!
Taz's dad bought the school library, just to give you some context.
So we all must show deference to Taz.
Okay.
That's gonna take a while.
Yeah. Reading is dope. Good tag, buddy. Where could I meet? And this is not no shade on you, my guy. But could I meet the other leaders? I'd love to.
Derek!
Derek?
Yeah. Derek! Check it out.
Oh my God.
I shake your hand, but I got Captain Morgan taped to both of mine.
Classic Derek. Classic.
What is? Are you breaking yourself? Why are they taped to your hands?
I'm the leader. I get to pick whose hands the bottles get taped to.
Careful how you
fair
talk
enough.
to him. That's Derek Biden.
We haven't had a member join since Hodgman. Back in 62?
Oh my God! This makes
1936.
1936,
Now I
JH.
understand why the stairs didn't go up or down. Because you don't want to fall and pull a Hodgman.
You don't want a Hodgman,
You
no?
just want to stay on the same level.
Same level.
And
You
all
get
that-
us.
That's cool.
All that splatter of red paint, Hodgman blood.
Wait,
From when he went down the stairs.
But I thought your parents just bought this library.
We had the walls taken off when he fell down originally and replastered with the original
that's actually pretty cool.
tradition.
That's actually pretty cool.
Tradition.
Am I gonna remember any of this?
Nope.
No.
morning.
Hi.
You must be so hungover. You
I
okay?
am not feeling good.
Got your breakfast sandwich and an iced coffee.
Thank you so much.
Do you remember like anything about last night? It was crazy.
I mean, I have like, you know when you just have like those little snatches of memory where you're just like, oh my god, did I drink goat's blood, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Oh, that was really good.
You did though. You did drink goat's blood.
No, that was just like a figure of speech.
No,
like a
it's
funny
not. It's
metaphor
literal for you, Courtney girl. You were wild. We were doing tequila shots, and then I was like, should we play darts? And then you were like, we should go to a building and break in.
Yeah.
We robbed 2 banks, Courtney. It was crazy.
Wait.
And that was just the start. We stole state secrets.
Are you kidding me right now?
I'm not even joking
Are you
at
serious
all.
right now?
Yeah, we took the train to D.C. We snuck into a lot of government buildings.
What?
Yeah, we're bribing like 6 senators, junior senators.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Were any of them cute?
No, but oh my god, you did call Peter.
I called Peter?
Yeah, crying.
How many times have I told you if I get wasted and we're stealing state secrets not to let me call Peter?
You threatened to tell everybody that we robbed banks.
How many times have I told you that if I threaten to tell people that we robbed banks, that you have to remind me that I said to not let me call Peter when I threatened to do that?
I'm a bad friend, but you 2 are engaged now, so it seems like it all worked out.
Which one of you is Courtney?
Neither.
Or I wasn't paying terribly much attention.
No, you're Courtney or Jortney?
Jortney.
That's Jortney.
This says Jortney on it.
I'm
Which
so
one are
sorry,
you?
honey. I'm Courtney. This
You're
is
Courtney.
Jortney.
That's
Don't admit
Jortney.
it, Courtney.
What?
Right. Look, either way, a Peter is here to bail out one of you.
Oh, we are in jail.
Senator Jacobs,
Yes.
how are you, Senator?
What? You woke me from a slumber for this. What?
I want to show you something, sir. It's just my job to pass on information that I think
I'm
is
terribly
relative.
sleepy.
Well, look at this Facebook. These 2 girls have photos of you. Was this private photos in your safe or something? You're in a bathing suit? You're doing the limbo? What's going on, Senator? This is
Bathing
all over.
suits and limbos are not illegal, last I checked.
For a 76-year-old man, a man who stands for families and things like that?
What is unfamily-like about being limbo as a septuagenarian?
Limbo. It's the man's name.
Oh, I know what limbo is. I was limbo to limbo.
Well, sir, this is not good.
Oh, that's Courtney and Jortney.
Yes! Do you know these girls?
I do. Oh, shame about Courtney and Peter. I didn't think she should have called him.
They're off again, on again.
They all off again.
That's not the point. You can't let these girls go into your office and go through your personal items like
Why
this.
not? They seem very trustworthy.
Well, I guess...
One of them's a member of the Tractor Society.
The Tractor Society...
Mr. Senator, sir, I'm sorry to pile on this morning, but John Hodgman just called your son boring on a comedy cruise.
No, he did not.
He said having dinner with your son was boring.
He said, having dinner with my son of Snakes and Snails and Puppy Dog Tails Secret Society was boring.
Yeah.
You know what? Throw him on the July 4th pile.
Okay.
So, for the next part of the podcast, we go to a prison.
Okay.
We interview the 2 girls that Wait, have you already listened to a podcast about this? Oh my god, someone got there before me?
No, I just heard about
Welcome back to Courtney and Jortney. We are currently in jail. And
you
guys,
guys,
it can't make a podcast.
It's sick. It is sick being in jail. I can't even tell you how sick it is. It's nuts.
But first things first, you know what I've been loving lately? My Hello Fresh. Oh my I love it. It's like cuts down on grocery costs.
Oh my god, I can't tell you how many times we haven't been able to go to the grocery store from jail.
Yeah. And that's what's crazy, Courtney. Anyways, what's going on with you? Still with Peter?
No, Peter and I are not together anymore, and I received a lot of emails from people asking about that, and we're fine. He is with Varney now.
No.
Yeah. So, not super cool, not great.
I'm sorry that happened.
It's totally okay. You know, it's just being here in jail with you has given me a lot of time to think.
No, it's okay, yeah.
It's given me a lot of time to podcast.
Right.
And I've decided I'm better off without Peter. Hashtag women in jail can be free without their previous
Too long of us.
partners.
Hashtag
Oh, no.
Varney, no.
Hashtag hear me out.
No.
Hashtag give me a second.
No.
Hashtag I'm still trying to think of a different hashtag. Hashtag real life.
You know what
Hashtag
I'm thinking about?
HelloFresh.
Courtney, you know what I've been thinking about? I think we might be safer in here. Because we have been bribing a lot of US senators.
Okay, you make that sound like it's a bad thing. That's the American way.
That's true.
It's like,
Yeah, I guess
what else?
I'll
It's like, take that away from us. What else is there to do?
That's where it came from.
Oh my God! You solved it!
Should that be our show then?
I don't know. There's so many podcasts right now. Do you know what I mean? I hate to let you down. It's just in the 5 hours that we've been here talking about this, coming up with a podcast idea, like 30,000 more podcasts dropped. And I'm just starting to feel like, you know, what? Does the world really need another podcast? Do you know what I mean?
Yes!
And although the voices in my head, of course, are saying yes,
You know
yes,
what?
yes.
Then listen to the voices in your head. Look, just close your eyes and listen to the voices in your head say yes.
Welcome back to
I'm
the
not hearing
Sex Doll
anything.
podcast. I'm here with my in-laws, two of the best sex Tell the story about how you met. It's so cute. It's so cute.
I don't think the mic is working. It's not picking up anything.
I think that there's
Oh my God, is he gone?
Give it up for the Oscar Oscar Nunez and Erin Keif. And wait, hold on. Breaking news. The tractee for Best Oscar goes to Oscar Nunez. Congratulations.
I'm being told to leave. This sucks. What? I didn't even get to